Hi, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Sophie and today I'm going to be doing a book haul for you, and it's probably, what's the date today? It's probably been like the last 3 weeks or so that I've acquired these books, and there's a lot of them. So, well, I don't know, to me there's a lot, considering at the moment I'm on book 3 of my reading for the year. To me there's a lot of books here, but for other people this might not be a lot. So I'm just going to get into it. The first few books I have mentioned in other videos where I've picked them up and things, in my vlogs and things like that. And then the last ones are kind of the newer ones that have arrived over the last week. So let's just get into it, shall we? The first book is Tom Felton's Beyond the Wand. This is an autobiography. If you don't know who Tom Felton is, he played Draco Malfoy in the Harry Potter films. There he is, looking smarmy. Yeah, so this book is all about his him growing up on the set of Harry Potter and things like that, I think. So I'm really excited to read it. There's lots of nice photos and I think it's going to be a really fun one. So let's pop that to one side. The next book that I got is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I don't know much about this book other than the fact that everyone seems to have either read it or be reading it. And I thought it might be a good one, a fiction one to get my teeth into. I'll read the back. Reclusive Hollywood icon Evelyn Hugo is finally ready to tell the truth about her glamorous and scandalous life, but when she chooses unknown magazine reporter Monique Grant to write her story, no one is more astounded than Monique herself. Yeah, so that's exciting. We're going through them. So the next book I've got is Little Women. Now I didn't buy this, my mum bought this for me, and isn't it just like a really beautiful copy, like beneath this kind of little wraparound. I think it's really beautiful. This is by Louise May Alcott, or LM Alcott as the sleeve is suggesting. It doesn't have a blurb for me to read to you, but I think a lot of people are familiar with the story of Little Women, so yes, Little Women. The next book I have is more of a picture book really, but I wanted to include it because it is technically a book. It's a very short one as well, so it'll be quite easy for me to get this done, and quite a cheeky one to put on my challenge, for my reading challenge for the year. And it is the Queen Elizabeth II. I can't remember what this series is called, but there's a series of them where it's like famous and people and celebrities and things, and they're kind of like introductions to, I think they're meant to be children's books, but they're like sort of introductions to what made them so famous and what made them so great. So this one is by Alison Mitchell and illustrated by Emma Randall, and it's all about Queen Elizabeth II, and I got this from my mum for my birthday. Right, we're getting into the ones that I haven't really mentioned in videos yet, so let's go into these. So I've got Atomic Habits by James Clear. It says over 8 million copies sold, and I believe that because every productivity YouTuber in the world seems to have read this book. And yeah, I just thought, I'm quite into productivity at the moment. I'm trying to get myself better at stuff like that, so I thought, why not read it myself? It says a revolutionary way to get 1% better every day. So yeah, I thought I would read this one. Another book by Taylor Jenkins Reid is Daisy Jones and the Six, which I picked up in a bookshop in a garden centre when I went recently, and mum was like, is there any books that you want? And I saw this one and it was only £5 in the sale. I think it might be 50p cheaper on Amazon now, I did check, but anyway. So it was £5 in sale, and I know that they're making a series of this on Prime, I think, Amazon Prime, I'm not sure. But yeah, I thought I would read this. So I've got 2 books by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I've never read anything of theirs before, so I hope it's good. The next one is potentially a bit controversial. I bought Bridgerton, The Duke and I by Julia Quinn. Now, I've bought this book because I quite enjoy the Bridgerton series. I love the costumes, and the music is my favourite. And I just love like the sumptuous glamour of it all. And I know that this book has been a bit ripped into, but I wanted to make my own mind up, my own decision on this book, and yeah, have my own opinions. So I thought I'd buy it, I'd read it, and we'll see. So if you're not familiar, it's kind of like Regency London, but with a little spin on it, I guess. And yeah, it's just, I really do enjoy the series. I'm looking forward to series 3. So yeah, I hope that I like the book. I hope I do. The next book, now for me, when I was younger especially, I would read books before I would watch the films or TV programmes that they kind of inspired. But one that I never did read, and is one of my favourite films, is Stardust by Neil Gaiman. I absolutely love this film. It's one of my favourite films, and I've never read the book, so I thought I'm going to read it. So let me read the back. Young Tristan Thorne has lost his heart to the beautiful Victoria Forrester, and to win her love vows to bring her a star that they see fall from the night sky. It is an oath that sends him over the town's ancient walls and into the mysterious land of fairy, a world that is dangerous and strange beyond imagining. And it's, yeah, I'm really excited to read this one actually. The next book, we've got 2 left, bear with me. We've got an Agatha Christie. I've never read an Agatha Christie book that I can remember anyway, and I thought, who better to get into reading with than one of the greatest writers of all time. And the one I picked is And Then There Were None. I don't really know why I picked this one, other than I think there was a BBC adaptation of this and I watched it, but I can't remember who the murderer was. So I thought I'll read the book and it will be a nice surprise again for me. So 10 strangers are invited to Soldier Island, an isolated rock off the Devon coast. Cut off on the mainland with their generous host mysteriously absent, they are each accused of a terrible crime. Then one of their party suddenly dies and they realise that the murderer may be in their midst. A murderer who might strike again and again. And all the time, copies of a macabre nursery rhyme hang in each room, a nursery rhyme with an omen of death for all 10 of them. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at reading out loud. But yes, so that's And Then There Were None. Looking forward to that one. And then the last one I've picked is A Quarter Thorn and Roses by Sarah J. Maas? I'm not quite sure. And again, I don't know anything about this book other than I know it's really popular. And I thought, why not get on the bandwagon and see if I like it. So yes, so it says, oh god, I don't even know how to say that. Is that Feyre? I don't know how to pronounce their name. F-E-Y-R-E is a huntress. The skin of a wolf would bring enough gold to feed her sisters for a month, but the life of a magical creature comes to at a steep price, and Freya's just killed the wrong wolf. Oh, that does sound exciting. So yeah, I bought this one, and that is the end of my book haul. I think that's quite a lot to be getting on with, considering I'm still on Half-Blood Prince, and the date of filming, it's Monday the 13th of February, and I'm on the 3rd book of the year. So my challenge for this year on Goodreads is to read 1 book a month, so that's 12. So I'm on book 3 already, so I think I'm doing well. I am ahead. So yeah, these are the books I will be reading after reading the Harry Potter series, and I'm really looking forward to it. So let me know if you have a favourite out of the ones that I've just talked about. Let me know your opinions without spoiling them, obviously. Do not spoil them, I will not be happy. But yes, let me know. And I'm really grateful that you watched this video all the way through, if you have got to this point. And thank you so much for spending the time with me. So I will see you again soon in another one. And thank you. Bye!